with Michael Horvath. He's the CEO of Strava. Now, Michael, I hear Strava nonstop these days. You came out of nowhere. Tell everybody the genesis of the company.
Well, we got started because we were really avid cyclists and runners, my co-founder and I, and we wanted to have a way we could really look at our performances with people we don't get to ride with and run with anymore, and we created Strava to be able to do that. So you can compare and compete with your friends even when you can't ride together and run together.
So a lot of people have described it to me as social media for fitness tracking. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, that's a pretty good description. It's a heavy dose of social and just enough performance to make it serious, but we're not trying to replace anybody's sort of power output device, and we really want to make this fun and motivating. That's what we really are all about, is motivation.
So when people go to your website, what sort of experience can they expect?
Well, for the individual, you get the basic stuff, the maps and stats, which you'd expect from any time you upload your data. But what we do that's unique is we are able to compare your time on a climb or a sprint with anyone who's ever done it before and show you a leaderboard without you having to push any buttons. You just upload the data. And that's what's really cool about Strava, and that's motivating. So if I do a climb and I came in 13th or 14th, next time I want to get into the top 10. And that's what makes it, that drive to try to do your best the next time.
And what kind of devices does Strava work with?
Well, we try to work with all the major ones. We work with all the Garmin's. We work with on many different iPhone and Android apps. We have our own iPhone and Android apps from Strava that we've built. And so we're really trying to make it as easy as possible to upload. Our apps are free. The service itself is free. We have a paid plan and a free plan. So we're trying to make it as all-encompassing as possible.
What can people expect on the free plan versus the paid plan?
Well, so unlimited access to rides and ride data and runs and so forth on both plans. And what you get on the paid plan is a more premium features, more performance-driven features, more ability to drill down on the data to compare yourself against, say, people who weigh in the same weight class as you, not just the overall leaderboard. So for the person who's really serious, that's what gives them that extra bit that they can really get into it on.
Yeah.
So.
And here at Interbike, you've been doing something Interbike specific. Tell everybody about that.
Yeah, it's been really fun to be part of this Interbike. We took the Strava technology and created some competitive segments on during the outdoor demo. So folks have been riding out in the dirt and in the rain today. And we're going to see who's the fastest on about 5 or 6 different segments and give away some prizes based on that. So we've got hundreds of folks who have now compared themselves and competed on Strava, and we'll see if we can announce a winner here.
What do you see for the future of Strava?
Well, we really want to serve the athletes. So we're going to be driven into places where we can take our basic technology. We're software guys, we're software people. We want to build great technology that serves the athlete. But that'll take us into other places that meet their needs. We want to be able to address their needs around how do they choose the kind of gear they want to buy. And we capture a lot of information about gear that people are using, and we can make recommendations about who you ride like or run like. What are they using, and would you like to try their gear? That's one example of where you want to expand it out of just the performance-oriented stuff down to all the decisions that an athlete needs to make. So serving the athlete is the name of the game. That's our mission.
Some really cool features from a company that, to me and to a lot of the people watching, really came out of nowhere. Tell everybody again the URL of the site.
It's Strava, Strava.com.
Okay, and one last question. Explain the name.
It means to strive in Swedish. Strava.
Well, Michael, thanks so much. Pleasure talking to you today. And this is David for Interbike TV.